Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. I have not made a longer form video in quite some time, and I apologize for that. I'm just a busy gal. But, ew, busy gal? But anyways, as you guys probably saw from the title, this is a Q&A, which it's a very long awaited Q&A because I think the last time I did a Q&A video, I was in like 8th grade. I'm a junior now, so it's about time to do one of these videos. And if there are any more questions that are not mentioned in this video, comment them and I might do a part 2. Okay, before I get into this, make sure you're already subscribed and make sure to like this video. And now, I'm gonna give some A's to your Q's. I'm sorry, I haven't done a long video in so long. I'm really cringe, okay? Okay, we got our first question. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? I'm gonna be honest, married. Or engaged or something. Do you watch anime? No I don't. I've had some people kind of try to introduce me to it, and I don't dislike it, but I don't like it. I'm just kind of meh. Like, it's cool, but I don't really have an interest for it, I guess you could say. What is your favorite color? Pink! I love pink. Ugh. Do you have a favorite book? I feel like this is so like middle school girl coded, but both of the things I'm about to say. But The Outsiders, I feel like every middle school class reads that book, but it's actually so good, and I didn't think that I would find one of my favorite books in class, but I did. And then I also love, this is also kind of a book aimed for younger girls, but I just love the whole vibe of it. It's the Selection series. It's just all about like princesses and romance, but it's one of the only appropriate non-spicy romance books that I could find, because I love romance, but a lot of romance stuff is unfortunately very like raunchy.
It's inappropriate and violent.
And just stuff that I don't really want to be reading or watching or anything. So it's really hard to find like actual cute, non-cringy romance media without it being. So the Selection is perfect. It's just this like little Disney princess vibes, and it's so cute. And the main girl, I want to strangle her because she just needs to marry the prince. And she's just being difficult. But anyways, how long have you and your boyfriend been together? Y'all are so cute. Thank you. We've been together, hold on. Okay, to be exact, it has been 596 days since April 13th, 2024. So yeah, it's been like a little over a year and a half, probably like a year and 3/4, I want to say, around there. But yeah. Okay, favorite movie? That is between Tangled and the 3 High School Musical movies. Once again, I don't know, I'm just into like a bunch of nostalgic little kid stuff. I don't know, but they're just my favorites. I don't know. Have you read the A Coder series? It's so good. I have not. I don't even know what that is. I've never heard of it. Enlighten me. If you could collab with anyone, who would it be? Okay, this is actually, I love this question. I think for sure it would be, do you guys know Kesley Jade Leroy? Or I guess her last name isn't Leroy anymore, it's Mikesell, because she just got married to Brock Mikesell. She is my favorite. She's like the same religion as me, kind of the same style, kind of similar content in a way. And I don't know, I love her so much, and I've been watching her for years, and I've always just kind of like looked up to her. I feel like there's so many like crazy influencers that, let's just say, probably should not have the title influencer, but I think she's actually a really great influence on younger girls, and just a good example, like a kind, Christ-like example in general. I mean, who knows, you never know what people are like behind camera, but she seems so awesome. I don't know, and I'm so happy her and Brock got married, except he stole my dream proposal. Like, I've had my dream proposal in my mind for years, and I saw the proposal that he did to her, and I was like, that was supposed to be me. That was my proposal. Literally, like his exact, that's like what I had in my Pinterest board. But anyways, and then I would also love to collab with Just Jules. I love her so much. I mean, like, I don't obviously know her in person, but I can tell, is like the most genuine influencer out there, I think. In my opinion, I've never seen an influencer who actually seems like she's a good person. I feel like, I don't know, I feel like she could actually make a difference in the world, a positive difference, and I just can't wait to see what she does. But anyways, yeah, collabing with her would be so cool. Okay, next question. What are your favorite kind of videos to film? I like videos like these, honestly, where I just get to yap. And I'm sorry, they might not be the most entertaining to watch, but these are my favorites. And I also just like filming stuff with friends, I think. Any videos with like my friends or siblings or something. When I'm filming with other people, that's always so much funner than filming alone. And I also like doing skits. I don't really do them anymore. I used to, way back when.
With all of you in entertaining fun.
Yeah, we kind of retired that a while ago, but they are fun to make, I will say. I love making them, just not putting them on the internet and destroying my digital footprint. What is your favorite place you've ever lived? Okay, fun fact about me, I've never moved in my life before. I've only ever lived in this house, but I actually love where we live, so I would never want to move. Okay, what is your love language? I would say probably physical touch and quality time. I think I love hugs, and like with my boyfriend, I love like holding his hand and resting my head on his shoulder, you know, dancing together. Like, I love stuff like that. And I also just love quality time. Like, I love to spend time with the people I love. I don't know. But honestly, I feel like I kind of have all of the love languages. Like, if you do anything in the love language category for me, like, I'm gonna feel loved. If you
Serve me, if you give me words of affirmation, if you give me physical touch, quality time, or gifts, like
anything makes me feel loved, and I'll also do all of the above for you if I love you. I don't really know, but I'd probably say quality time and physical touch are like my two. What's a trend you regret participating in? I can't think off the top of my head, but we're gonna sit here and we are going to watch a clip that I have found after filming this. We're gonna see what I regretted making.
This is the end of the AU, so don't call this number anymore, cause I won't be there for you like I was before. I should've listened to my friends, they always know best.
Okay, so I'm assuming that was really bad, and I regret posting that. It was probably like one of my POVs from 8th grade or something. That's what I'm guessing. Have you ever almost quit social media? This is kind of a juicy question. Yes. Many times. I'm gonna be honest, I feel like once a month, I'm just gonna quit this whole social media thing. Like, I just can't do it, it's not worth it, like, I just can't do this anymore. And then I don't. And then I'm like, oh, I'm so glad I didn't, like, quit. Like, I love doing this. And then a couple weeks later, I'll be like, oh, I'm gonna quit. I don't know. As of right now, I think I'm gonna keep doing it for a little bit longer. I don't think I'm going anywhere quite yet. I will quit at some point, but it should not be anytime soon. I think I'll for sure be doing it another year or two. Have you ever been recognized in public? I actually have, yes. Twice. Once was at Disneyland. I was eating a turkey leg, and the guy just came up to me and was like, hey, are you BRiN from YouTube? And I was like, yeah. And he was like, oh, cool, I watch your videos all the time. And I was like, okay, cool, thanks. Well, I had like half of a turkey leg in my mouth, so that was great. And the second time was on an airplane. It was the sweetest girl ever. And she was like, oh my gosh, are you BRiN? I follow you. Oh, that's so crazy. Can I get a picture? And I got a picture with her. Yeah, I don't know. She's super nice, but it was a little awkward because like I took a picture with her and everything, and then I just like sat behind her in the plane and the rest of the ride. But she was so nice. That was so fun. Okay, favorite play you've ever been in? It's a little bit like of a difficult question because some plays like I loved being in it and it was like a fun experience, but like I didn't like my role in that play, or musical or whatever. And then sometimes I loved my role and it's like my favorite role, and I also had like a great experience doing the show, but it just like wasn't my favorite experience of doing a show. You know what I mean? My favorite role I've ever done was probably, it was Belle from Beauty and the Beast, or it was Moana. I know, I look just like Moana. You don't have to say it. And I had like a super fun like experience like being in those shows, but they like weren't my favorite, if you know what I mean. My favorite was probably when my school did Annie Get Your Gun. I was just ensemble. I was just like a background like cowgirl dancer or something. So like I didn't like love my part. I didn't have beef with it, but you know, it was just ensemble. Like I didn't care too much about the part. The like experience of like the show, it was such a fun show to be in. It was so fun. And also that's the show where me and my boyfriend met. Aww. So, and another really fun play I was in very recently, I was in Clue. I loved being in the show because I had like so many friends in the cast and it was so fun, and it's also such a funny show. Like I can't even tell you, it's so funny and just so fun and goofy. Like it's just such a good show, and it was so fun to be a part of. But I hated my role. Hated, loathed it with a passion. I mean, my past roles were all like, you know, just kind of princessy, and even if I wasn't like a Disney princess or like the lead female or whatever, I was still, my ensemble part was still very feminine and cutesy. So I've been kind of wanting to get out of my comfort zone just a little bit and play maybe a little bit more of a funnier, different role. And then I got Miss Peacock in Clue, and that was that was really outside of my comfort zone. A little too much out of my comfort zone. That was by far my worst performance I've ever had on stage, acting wise. I couldn't do it. That's too much out of my comfort zone. Still a super fun show to be in, just I was not a good Miss Peacock. What is your take on Zombies 4? I actually haven't seen it yet. I know Freya Sky and Malachi Barton, and I love the like duet that they sing, but I haven't actually seen the full movie, so let me know if it's good. How long have you been singing for? I started like performing on stage when I was like 3 or 4. Okay, who was your childhood celebrity crush before your boyfriend? Probably Tom Holland. I had a fan account on YouTube of him. It was like simping_for Tom, and the picture is like him with shaving cream on his face. I don't even know. I would just like post edits of him. Not even edits I made. Like I would just screen record other people's edits and post them. Not my best moment, okay? Favorite grade in school? Definitely 8th grade. I peaked in 8th grade. That was my best year. What exactly happened with your hip? Okay, I told you guys I was gonna give like a story time of like why I got surgery on my hip and everything, and I never did. But I don't want to spend like the whole video answering this question, so I'm gonna post a separate video later, and I'm actually going to explain it. Okay, I promise. The video is coming. I haven't gotten to that yet. Favorite candy? I low-key don't know. I like the sweet tart ropes. I don't know. I like a lot of candy. I just hate chocolate. That's a fact about me. I hate chocolate. I'm more of like a fruity person. Hold on. No, I'm not a fruity person. I'm not fruity. I have a boyfriend. But I love like fruity flavors rather than like rich chocolatey stuff. I don't know. Which is ironic because I'm allergic to most fruits, actually. Another fun fact about me. Favorite holiday? Christmas. I'm so excited. I need to get my tree up right there. I usually have a beautiful Christmas tree and it's not there. What's an unrealistic or realistic dream or goal of yours? I'm gonna go unrealistic. Playing Rapunzel in Disney's live action Tangled. It's extremely unrealistic, obviously, but like that would be dream come true. Absolute dream. Okay, last question of this video is, what is your favorite Bible verse? That would probably be Proverbs 3:15. She is more precious than rubies, and all the things thou canst desire are not to be compared unto her. Okay, well that is all for today's video, and thank you so much for watching. If you watched this whole entire thing through, make sure to comment as many purple emojis as you can. And I love you guys so much. Comment more questions if you want a part 2, or comment more long form video ideas, just things you want to see. And I love you guys so much. Have an amazing rest of your day. Bye!